Y'all, I had Chipotle for the first time today, and all I gotta say is they need to prepare to be sick of me because it was delicious. Anyway, hello friends, and welcome back to another video. So today we are doing my September TBR. What did I do with all of... And today's TBR is going to be a little bit different. Usually I do my TBR jar, but I created me a little game. So, and these are like Velcro, so, and I have extras in here, so like I can do multiple and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like mix and match on all my prompts and everything. So, and I'm currently working on some prompts that are just titles of books that I need to read and get out of the way. So that is what I'm working on right now for this. But this is my first time playing this little game. It's just dice, you know how it is. You roll 2 dice, whatever numbers it is, you match that up, and that's what the prompt is. So without further ado, oh, it says it's supposed to thunderstorm in my area in the next few hours. Please do. Please do. All right, so let's go ahead. So this is how I did it this time. So for each roll, you take the prompt off, and then there are 2 different ways I was going to play this. You take a prompt off, put another one on in place of that one, or you can leave it off, and if you roll that spot again, you have to add a roll to your TBR. And so that's how I played it this time. I was going to start with 7 books on the TBR, and if you roll that same spot again, I have to add it. So say I've started with 7, I rolled this one, and then I rolled this one again, knowing now I have 8 books on my TBR. Y'all know how this works. So without further ado, let's get into the rolls and let's get into the books. Alright, so our first roll got us a, if it will focus, a new to you author. So this got me a new to me author, and so there are so many on my... I could do Blood of Hercules. I have not read anything by Jasmine Mass before. The second one is coming out in, I think it's November, so I could go ahead and read this and be prepared for the second one. And this could also tell me if I want to order the Fairy Loot edition of the second one or not. I have the Fairy Loot edition of the first one, so this is a contender. I'm just gonna go ahead and give me a few options, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about it. All right, because this has been, ow, I just ran over my foot. Because this has been on my TBR for a hot minute, we're gonna go with The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. I got this off Pango like, I don't even know, over a year ago. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this to the TBR. All right, roll number 2. So as you saw in roll number 2, I ended up landing on the exact same space, so I had to add another roll. So now we were adding 8 books to our TBR. But roll number 2 got me 25 in 2025. And this is exciting because I have this whole shelf right here dedicated to the books that that are on my 25 and 2025, which it's a lot more than 25, but you know. All right, so I think for our 25 and 2025, I'm gonna go with Quicksilver by Callie Hart. The second one is supposed to be coming out next month, so, and I've heard great things about this. Let me just take this sticker off. Can we talk about authors changing covers? Because I really like this cover. I know some people didn't, but I really like this cover. And I kind of wish book 2 would have stayed like, I don't know, I like this cover. I don't know what it is about it. But this is a very floppy paperback. How many pages is this? Oh, okay. Over 600. But yeah, I'm excited. So far we are very, very fantasy heavy so far. All right, so let's go ahead and do roll number 3. All right, so roll number 3 got us random shelf and number generator. So if I were to go around, I'm going to count this little, I have a little like a tree shelf on my desk. Plus, I use my desk as a shelf. So I'm going to count that. Each one of those is one shelf. Each row on my cart as one. And then each shelf as one. So whatever shelf we get, then we will go to that and do like number between 1 and whatever, how many books are on that shelf. So let me count how many shelves I have. I have 28 shelves, which is quite a lot, So let's go and do random number generator. 288. So we have our number generator. All right, and we're going to generate. So we have shelf number 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the bottom of my cart. Here are the books on the bottom of my cart. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. So let's go ahead and do 1 through 13, and we're going to generate, and it gives us 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have Blindside by Candy Steiner. Okay, we're a little crooked, but we're going to work with it. So let's go to our third roll. All right, next, roll number 4 got us a cowboy romance. And this one's easy because I already know. Are you gonna focus on me? Focus on me. I already know what cowboy romance I'm going to do because I have been eyeing it for a while now, so let me go get it. All right, so the cowboy romance, we are going to do Cash by Jessica Peterson. Roll number 5. Alright, roll number 5 got us a family pick, and seeing as I am the only one at home right now, we will not be able to do that, but I will put in here, I think I'm gonna let my daughter pick, and I'll put in here what book she picked for me, so that will be our 5th book on our TBR. Now we get to go to roll number 6. So roll number 6, let's see, got us an historical fiction, and I already know which historical fiction it's going to be because I have also been eyeing it for a while now. So the historical fiction we're going to be reading is Beautiful Things by Emily Rath, and Amazon sent this to me so totally bent out of shape. But anyway, beautiful sprayed edges, but this is a historical romance that is why choose. Here for it. So Beautiful Things. Roll number 7. So roll number 7 got us 10 or less letters in the title. 10 or less. That is easy. I say that, but there are so many choices. All right, so I'm gonna do Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. I have been wanting to get to this for a while. Like, I already have my tabs and everything. I love Phantasma, so I'm really excited to get into Enchantra and see what it's all about. And our last roll number 8. Roll number 8 got us a TBR jar draw. So we are going to draw a book from our TBR jar. This has not been updated in a hot minute. I think the last time I updated it was like April or May. So like a lot of the newer books that I have are not in here. So it's going to be interesting to see what book it gives me. We're just going to dig down in there and just pull one. We'll do this one. Let you see first. All's Well. So the 8th book on our TBR is All's Well by Mona Awad. I'm kind of excited for this one. This one it's like a theater teacher that has chronic back pain, a failed marriage, and a dependence on painkillers. And she's determined to put on Shakespeare's All's Well That Ends Well but she faces a cast that wants Macbeth instead. So, sounds good. I did theater in high school, so I'm really excited to read this. We'll see how it goes. So those are our books, other than the one my daughter's going to pick for me later. That is on our TBR for September. Alright, so these are the 8 books that are going on my September TBR. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Leave me a book stack down below. What is a book that you are going to be reading in September? If you have not already, like, subscribe, join our bookish community. It would make my day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.